Hey, and welcome to this first look at Sanctum 2. Now, I have never played Sanctum, and I've never played Sanctum 2. This is the first time I am looking at this game. I have no idea even what it is. It was on Steam for free to give it a go, so I thought I would just have a look. And while I was here, I thought I would record what happened. Now, as far as I can work out from some of the blurb that came along with it, it's some sort of tower defense game. I've never played a tower defense game in my life, so this will be interesting. It said it was a hybrid, so I guess most tower defense games are three-quarter view or top-down view or something along those lines. This appears to be the same sort of mechanics, looking at the controls and everything else, as a first-person shooter. So, as you can see, it does very, very much look like a first-person shooter. These guys taking a picture of themselves on top of what I guess is an alien. So, obviously, I have an objective here to reach and get to. I think the kind of jerkiness that I'm experiencing is more to do with the fact that my PC, my Mac, is recording whilst trying to play this game. It does seem quite heavy on the graphics. Ooh, a gun. That will make things a lot easier in a first-person shooter. Again, the clunkiness here, the jerkiness is probably just due to do the recording. The look from left to right and up and down and various other bits and pieces appears to be quite sharp. I don't know if that's just my mouse or whether there are some settings to tone that down, but I do seem to be almost 90-degree turns. Well, that was a nice easy kill, I guess. Some sort of training alien to kill there. Oh, that's apparently a second shot from the gun. Funky, weird kind of electro gun by the looks of it. Pistons going and all sorts. Again, no, Jesus. No idea really what I'm supposed to be doing here. I've no. Oh, just appears out of nowhere. That's fascinating, kind of comical little animation going on there. Again, I apologise. It will. I do seem to be wildly swinging my gun around. I've never actually played this. This is the first time I'm looking at it. Graphically, it looks quite good. I mean, it's quite nice. You know, lots of good lighting. This all looks very bright and fun. I have no idea what any of this is or what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. But there's some enemies, so I might as well try and shoot them, I guess. Oh, he's already dead. What am I doing now? I seem to have blue blocks. Scroll to select a tower. I don't really know what's going on. I seem to be able to place blue things. I don't know really what I'm supposed to be doing. Aim at the ground, then press and hold to build a tower. Do I really want to build a tower? I guess it's a tower defense game. That would kind of have some semblance of sense to it. Well, there you go. There's a tower built. Don't really know what the point of that is. I guess if you've ever played a tower defense game, this will all seem like I'm completely and utterly a dildo, but I have never played this type of game before, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but it said press return to start the next wave, and I suppose I might as well do that. So this gun seems to fire quite wildly. There is a way of focusing in, there you go. It's a little bit hard on a keyboard, I find. I'm more used to a console for first-person shooters. The last time I played a first-person shooter on a PC was Battlefield 2 back in 2000 or whenever the hell that was released. I'm back to placing towers, it seems. Very short wave there. I'm guessing this is some sort of training ground. Let's stick a gun there, that looks like fun. Don't really know what else I'm supposed to be doing here. I'll just stick them down. That seems to be a good thing to do. I'll stick one. I don't know. As I say, I've never really played tower defense games. I don't know. I can apparently upgrade some stuff. Let's upgrade that. Apparently, right mouse button. I don't want to recycle it really. Again, apologies for the slow kind of moving here. I can't seem to upgrade that one. Oh, it takes resources. I see. There's little things along the bottom that says I have resources. I guess I can place a maximum of 15 towers, guns. Looking at the little HUD at the bottom. Again, you know, I'm kind of just winging it here as I have no idea. Jesus, this gun doesn't have some recoil. Just winging it as long as I go. Hip firing seems to be working better for me. I can switch weapons rather than read. Oh, there's that second shot. There's crazy little creatures coming at me. Oh, is that me being thumped? I can't see an energy bar for me anywhere. I guess there must be some way of knowing if I'm going to die at some point soon. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Oh, and I'm back to placing towers. I guess, kind of like, I don't know, Call of Duty Zombies or something along those lines. You get wave after wave and you just have to rebuild your defences and then hold off an even harder wave the next time round. Like most wave-based games, I can't fully upgrade that gun, which might be useful. So I am really just randomly placing towers. You know, the controls are really easy to use. It's, you know, it's obvious where you can place things. You know, I haven't misclicked at any point. The first-person shooter mechanics, the very first-person shooter mouse does the look up, left, right. Left mouse button fires, right mouse button does a secondary shot. Graphically, all very nice. It's not a, you know, I mean, this is the first. Oh, Jesus, the first training level. So I have no idea what the rest of the game is going to bring. There's these. I guess that's the health bar of the creatures I'm generally focusing on. There's that second shot, which didn't seem to do anything to him. I guess changing your guns quicker than reloading. The reloading seems to take a very long time. Ooh, so I've managed to get through that first wave, and there's obviously some sort of ranking system here. So I've obviously gone to level 2 here with my character. I've unlocked a Gatling gun. Well, that looks like a lot of fun. So we will just progress on here as I continue my sort of first look at this game. It's so far, you know, very first-person shootery. I haven't really got into the tower defense part of it. As I say, I've never really played any tower defense games in my life. This is the first one. So far, so good. You know, interesting enough for me to want to carry on here. You get these kind of little storyline, I guess. I'm playing the campaign. I think there are other options. I have not explored those. As I say, I've literally just turned this on, loaded it up, and begun recording here. Seems I have some new characters I can select, which, you know, is interesting. It makes it more fun, I suppose, if you prefer different bits and pieces. So let's have a look. So an assault rifle can double jump, deal small damage each hit on the enemy. Shots target sets on fire. That sounds like fun. Great air control. I don't know what that means. Sniper rifle deals more weak shot damage. Each weak shot hit has better accuracy, and shotgun deals more damage when close to enemy, has more health. Well, more health sounds like it might be fun here. Oh, there seems to be some unlocks, so I apparently can choose the tower I want to put down. Damage is rubbish on that one. Speed and damage is okay on that tower. Obviously these are locked by level. I can't change my primary weapon. That appears to be locked, so I'm stuck with that shotgun. Do you level the characters up individually? No, it would appear you can do exactly the same things with whatever character. So I guess you as a person level up, but each character just levels up as you go. So I think what I'll do, knowing that it doesn't appear like I get anything different from the characters, I will pick the guy with more health as I feel I may need it, and we'll go with all these options. So this from what I can understand, and again this is my first look, on the left hand side at the top there's a HUD telling me where the enemies are going to kind of be walking. So that orange line firing through to this big globy ball thing, I guess I have to protect the globy ball thing. And it tells me their path, so if I stick something in here, that should divert their path. Excellent. So now their path is going up and round here. So I guess the idea is to make them take as long as they can to get to the globy ball thing, and the more walls you stick, you can't actually block off their path entirely. I suppose that makes a lot of sense. You can't just randomly stop them. So I guess you just kind of have to, it's like a bit of a puzzle game, you know, you have to try and find a way of getting them to follow the exact path you want, past as many guns as you can possibly lay within each wave, with a maximum of 15 guns, it would appear. So yeah, let's force them into something of a channel here. Can't block them off there. I don't know. Try and upgrade that gun. Must try and remember in between waves to do some upgrading as well as building. I honestly don't know, again, not playing this game or any other tower defense game, whether the logical sense is to have one or two really powerful guns to do all the upgrades rather than build more guns, or whether, you know, having 60 guns firing is better than having one really powerful gun. I assume it's a balance of the two. You probably need to have a couple of powerful guns and several other guns just so that they can fire. That's just reloading. Really weird kind of shotgun. Oh, well, there you go. So that first wave was relatively simple. I imagine these first few levels are going to be training levels, and they will be relatively simple. So the little aliens are coming out of there and coming down here. So maybe sticking a gun right in their face, so the first thing they see coming out of their little porthole is the barrel of a large Gatling gun or machine gun, whatever hell that particular tower is. I don't really know. Let's extend their walk a little bit so they have to walk even further, which gives them more chance to be shot by these guns. Don't have the resources to actually upgrade that anymore because I upgraded the other one slightly. Again, I don't know if it's worth just sticking the odd bit of wall in their path just so that they have to walk further. Let's just go along here and plant these as we go. Ooh! Apparently placing a tower on your head is ill-advised. Which I guess, you know, makes sense. Just don't drop a huge, great big heavy lump of whatever the hell that is on your head. So I guess I have two more towers to place, or I can place this particular wave. So I'm going to force them to walk that little bit further, get some exercise in before they go and destroy my base here. I mean, I can't do anything more, so might as well carry on. I kind of mostly want to let the tower guns do their job. I don't really necessarily want to get involved too much in the gunfight. That's cowardly of me. Probably would be more fun if I actually got involved and started shooting some stuff. Probably want to protect these little dudes. Oh, crikey. That are helping me here. If they die, it's probably one less defense. Oh, there I am saying let's protect them, and I'm just standing there watching them die, and they're both dead. Excellent, well done me. So that went horribly, horribly badly. Well, not entirely, but that particular concept. So I think we might as well just plant a gun right as they come out, stick them down a channel so they have to walk through these guns. Don't have any resources to actually do anything else, and I have 26 seconds. Apparently this wave is timed, the other waves weren't timed, so that's interesting. Halfway through the wave section and I'm running out of time. There is a sprint button. I could probably make this whole thing a lot quicker for myself. And I can't block off that path completely, but we can make them a little bit further. I only got 4 more seconds left to go. Stick one here. Yes. Okay, so here they come again. And I guess, as I say, it's like any other wave spawn game. The monsters start off small, they start getting bigger and more powerful as they go, and there's probably more of them in numbers. Oh, Jesus. I guess these first few levels, these will be some of the more easy creatures, aliens, whatever the hell those things are, to deal with. Oh, shotgun right in the face. Never. Oh, there you go. Never cheers anyone up that. Well, cheered me up, I suppose. Didn't cheer the little fellow up that I smashed in the face with my shotgun. So, again, having never really played these, I'm thinking just overload this entrance with as many guns as I can. Level that gun up to level 2 again. I don't really know if that's the wisest thing to do, whether sticking another gun in would be more beneficial. And I'm just randomly placing walls now, as I have 8 I can place. And they don't seem to cost any resources, just the building block versions. Again, I should, probably use the controls far better than this and actually bother to sprint. But I don't have a time limit on this particular level. I'm just wasting my own time and yours currently. We'll place a few of these blocks down, block off an easy path, so they have to keep going around the path. Just means that obviously that they take longer to get to where they need to get to, which then means it's easier for you. So that's like a hole in the map, but I can't place anything there to stop them. Can't block them off completely. So again, just I think, make the wall elongated here so we can just block off their path, make it a little bit more difficult for them. Wave 4 of 6, 2 more waves left on this level. Hopefully the amount of guns I've placed at the entry point will mean that they are, oh Jesus, as I said, getting bigger and more powerful, I'd assume. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, that's quite a powerful attack. Probably, don't want to get too close to him. The character I've got a shotgun, so I kind of have to be close to them to get the damage with this weapon. I was kind of hoping this tower next to me might defend me somewhat. Oh, he can fire stuff. He's got long range attack. That one's going down. So yes, it's actually surprisingly good fun. I mean, when I downloaded the game, I knew nothing about it. Having never played a tower defense game, I had no idea what I was in for. Surprisingly, having a lot of fun here. Far better than I ever expected it to be. Obviously it's not a proper puzzle game as puzzles go, but it is kind of interesting. You have to place things on the map to block them off, slow them down, generally get in their way, and then place guns along that pathway so that as they're going, oh, there you go, I can actually use the sprint bomb. As they go along, they just have to fight their way through everything you've placed down. I guess most tower defense games, because they're not first-person shooters, you don't actually get to fight the creatures themselves or yourself. I kind of wanted to block off their path completely there, but never mind. Run back to where I like to stand. We'll just start this off and see how this wave goes. I'm kind of hoping that it will be as simple as the last one. That's a crazy new creature. Seems to be taking a pounding. I mean, that's 3 guns firing at it, and it just doesn't seem to even be mildly bothered. That's a shotgun right in the face, a shotgun right in the face. He is taking a beltload of damage. I mean, 150k. I don't know if that's 1,000 or whether it's just 150. I guess it must be 150,000 health. That's quite some beast. He didn't seem to attack me, though. So, whilst he's got lots of energy, he doesn't appear violent. He's a pacifist alien. But he is... there you go, he's not harmed me. He's taking a beating though, so I wonder what his purpose is. I mean, I suppose it just takes the attention of your towers, because you have to fire like 1,000,000 bullets into them to bring them down. There appears to only be this one left. Why is my was that my second shot? The right mouse button didn't seem to actually work. Oh, let's try the electricity gun. Oh, there you go. I'm dead. So this is the last wave. I have a sum total of a minute to try and get my defences in. Now I know that I wanted to place some blocks in here, so that I'd have to go around a little bit, make it a little bit harder for them to get to that big globy thing in the centre. I don't know what the big globy thing is or does, but it seems important to the character in my game. Apparently can't place anything here. Why not? I assume there's a reason for that. Let's just place a gun on the end here, just in case they do make it this far. I've got 19 seconds left. Might as well just start the final wave by the time I get round to my spot. I'm sure the guns will have... Well, I hope the guns will have thinned the herd slightly. So let's just see what happens on this level. As I say, you know, the jerkiness is probably more to do with the fact that my Mac is trying to do 3 things at once. The game, you know, plays relatively smoothly regardless. Graphics are very nice. I like all the backgrounds and the bits and pieces. The monsters are quite cool, and the variation in them. So far it's only like the 2nd level, but already you've seen, what, 3-4 different types of creature. Gun, do something, Jesus. So yeah, you know, my first impression is it's a lot of fun. I don't know how much it will cost or how much it does cost, because as I say, it came up on Steam as a kind of just a free download essentially. So I thought I'd give it a go, see what it was like, and like I say, actually it's quite good fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed what I've played so far. Jesus, this guy's just not even been mildly damaged, has he? Glad I put that wall in and that last gun, which will hopefully do some damage. Jesus. Well, we might actually find out what this fella does for a living. Oh, he's just going to kick the globe. Well, there you go. That's another victory for me, which is fantastic. Going to get some levels up, hopefully. Yes. He looks a little bit weird. It's an interesting style. It's this white and orange kind of look seems to be very popular. The Titan from Titanfall kind of has that same sort of design. They're all very mechanical. The large forearms and gloves and whatever else all kind of seems biomechanical. As I say, quite good fun. I'm not the comic book style in between is quite cool as well. Very good drawings, very good artwork. Do like that. Tells you a little bit of story. Doesn't bore you with any of the kind of crappy animations or cutscenes or whatever else, you can just kind of skip those. So now I can choose maybe a different tower. I mean, that does a lot of damage, but it's very, very slow. We might as well have the base tower, which kind of does what it does, and then one of those powerful ones where you can kind of work them in tandem. I assume the reason they've given me the option to have something that destroys large enemies is because I'm going to be facing large enemies. Okay, so there's already a gun floating here. I have no idea what those things are. What, are you serious? The only place I can place any guns, any tower or anything is in those blocks. Well, that should make things interesting. Let's place a gun down here, as it says that they're coming out of that side down there. Ooh, hello, dude. Yeah. I don't really know. I guess that gun's going to help me. Let's place another one here so it does both sides. There's no real point in building those. Jesus Christ. That's a big gun, but it's only got 3 shots. Supposedly good with air stuff. I don't know what the air stuff is. Maybe I can jump and fire or something. I don't know. Far too complex for me. I'm more of just a stand in one spot and fire until something's dead or blows into tiny little pieces. As he just did. Again, taking a long time to reload a 3-shot weapon. And I guess that glowingness on that little dude there was the fire damage. Oh, they explode into little pieces. I quite like that. You know, the kind of physicsy kind of stuff. They're a little bit ragdolly when they blow up and die and fall over and stuff. So that's quite cool. Let's stick in one of these apparently powerful dudes and upgrade it. Although it takes a lot to upgrade apparently. More resources than I have currently. So let's start the next wave and see how we go. Okay, that tower that I didn't build, the laser rifle thing, seems to take a while to reload or regenerate or whatever the hell it's doing. But when it does fire, it does seem to do quite a bit of damage. So I guess that's the payoff, or the compensation is it takes forever to actually do anything. I'm just going to upgrade this tower. Oh, I guess that's what it means when it's upgraded. I've rather stupidly built a tower on this side when the enemies are actually going to be coming from the other side. Well, I guess I can recycle. I don't know if that works. Whether if I do the recycling, whether I get the same payoff back. But yeah. So now my defences on this side are probably weaker than I wanted them to be. Realistically, however, oh, finally that gun comes into action. Jesus. No, don't kill the little dudes. I need them. So this is an interesting one. You know, you can only place so many defences down because there's only so many spots for them, and that does mean these little fellas can go anywhere they want. But there's no real massive waves coming in, and it looks like this wave they're just going to be coming in from all directions. Gonna try and upgrade this. Have I got enough? No, I didn't have enough points. It would be interesting to see if that would fire any quicker. Upgrading it, but it didn't. I mean, I think this is the final wave anyway, so I probably should have just put down another gun Oh, blowing into the tiny pieces. I'm not a fan of this gun. It's really quite powerful, and the fire damage, you can kind of see it, hopefully, if I actually hit what I'm aiming at. It continues to get like a slightly orangey tinge to some numbers coming off of its body. I believe that's the fire damage just continuing to burn the creature. I appear to be being hit from somewhere. Where am I being hit from? There's nothing there. Oh, there must be maybe that one that just died. My little electric gun, see how that does for me. So yeah, you get the damage, and then as you can see, he continues being electrified and set on fire. Obviously that's valuable and helpful. Wasn't a final wave. Okay. Let's just do that gun, so it's now a level 2. Don't know if that really benefits it. And we're not going to make it for that one either. Okay, well, we've got one leveled up laser gun. Let's see how that works out for us. Is it really any better? I don't know if the targeting or the damage is increased from that. But, you know, that was quite cool. That he seemed to have been murdered. And that laser gun does seem to be firing far more regularly. Oh, that's a punch in the face. Just too many creatures. Did that affect both of them? I'm trying to see if there's an area of effect on this gun so that I could fire at the floor and maybe get the splash damage. Ooh, that's another wave cleared. So let's. What do we want to do? Stick down another gun, probably. Sticking one of these supposedly powerful guns. Might as well just spend the points upgrading that to a level 2. And then I suppose we might start the level, really. See what we see. Both my laser guns are now upgraded, so hopefully they fire more regularly, or they do more damage when they fire. I don't know. Hopefully they do something better than they did before. Well, he got properly fucking lasered. Yeah, I mean, again, controls are very good. You know, you see me get stuck on a wall a few times. That's not really the game's fault. That's just me being a dildo. So the controls are very useful, very easy to. Oh Jesus! Oh Christ! It's a fist in the face. Yeah, the badness you see, the awkwardness on the screen is more to do with me than how badly the game plays. The game plays extremely well, extremely fluidly. It's very fast. You know, you can see how quickly my gun whips from side to side. I probably need to actually tone that down somewhat. But again, like I say, the puzzle, that's another level 1. The puzzle element of it is quite fun. You've got different characters, so you've got different play styles. I love the kind of RPG leveling up and unlocking stuff. That's all really good. So I think this game generally has a lot to offer. And I think that after this kind of first look, I will absolutely probably just do a couple of runs on the other levels that are here, record them and just see how well I do going through the game. But as a first look, I think it's a really good game. I don't know if you can still pick it up for free, and I don't know what the price point is. But if you liked tower defense games, you'll probably have somewhat of a leg up on me going into this. And if you're a first-person shooter fan, again, it's got some real nice first-person shooter kind of elements to it. So yeah, thanks for watching.